Hello students, today's lesson is construction, first lesson from chapter 9, shapes and geometric reasoning. Our first part for this lesson will be perpendicular bisector of a line. So we want to construct a perpendicular bisector if a line is given. Let's see how this one is done. So we will take two random points to make a line segment. You can take those points wherever you want. I chose to take these 2 points, like point A, this one, and point B, this one. Actually, you can take them wherever you want. Then we draw a line between them. So we will make a line segment. Then we open the compass, make an opening which is bigger than half of this segment. So that means those two arcs will cross each other. Now, let me show this one. Look, from one point, we made an arc with an opening more than half. By the same opening, we make another arc from the second point. And we do the same thing above and below the line. So we will get two intersections. One above the line, in our case, because it's up, and one below the line, which is here. And then we simply just draw a line through those 2 points. And this vertical line is what we call a perpendicular bisector. The second part of the first lesson is constructing an angle bisector. So if an angle is given, a random angle, not necessarily like 60, 30, 45 degrees, we don't really need to measure that angle. So if an angle is given, we need to find we need to find a line which is bisecting that angle. Bisecting means to divide that angle into two equal parts. Now, let's see how this one is done. So, again, we're going to take a random point A and another point B, which this will form one side of the angle. Let's say this is the side AB. Then we form the other side of the angle, which is like random again, just some opening. So now we have to draw an arc with center A and any radius. It would be good if the radius is not so big, but also not so small, because we won't have enough space to work with. We denote those two intersections with the corresponding sides as C and D. Then from side C, from point C, we draw another arc. Well, that arc has only one condition. It should be bigger than half distance from C to D. Why? Because it will make sure that those two arcs will intersect. Using the same opening as the previous arc, we do another arc from D. We denote the intersection by point E, which you see here. And now the only thing left is to draw our angle bisector, which is the line AE. Now we are just checking whether our calculations are correct, or actually our construction is correct. And we calculate those angles, we measure them using a protractor. Well, you can clearly see that one of those angles is 29.7 degrees and the other is also 29.7. The last part is just for checking. All right. Thank you very much, students.